Hello everyone, welcome to our session. Today it's a reading session. We discussed before listening, writing, task 1, task 2, and reading will be this time.
لو سمحتي
اتفضلي يا فندم.
شو بالنسبة للامتحان الإكزام كيف راح يكون؟
الامتحان زي ما احنا شرحناه بالظبط في أول سيشن، طريقته بيكون ازاي اعدي من كل مهارة، ازاي اجيب اعلى سكور بأكتر من طريقة ممكنة، ازاي اتدرب على الأربع مهارات بتوع الامتحان، وإن شاء الله بنهاية الكورس هيكون
برجع
الأكيد.
بأحضره برجع أحضر
أفندم،
ما مسكتوش ما كنتش مسوي.
طب بصي اكتبي في الشات بوكس وانا هسمعها، يعني هقراه، لان انا بصراحه مش سامعاكي كويس، فاكتبي في الشات بوكس وانا ان شاء الله هقرا دلوقتي. طيب today we're gonna study another skill, a new skill, which is the reading skill. As we said before, the test is 1 hour. You have to distribute this time on answering questions and making our task achievement. يعطيك العافية. انت كمان اتفضلي اكتبي سؤالك وانا هرد عليكي. Reading is more sophisticated and it needs more attention, just like writing and just like listening, and much more attention, by the way. Okay, much more attention. We're gonna now read together the steps of how to pass and manage this skill together. So now we're on the book page 42 for people who printed the book. Okay. In the IELTS reading, what should we do? What are the skills and so on? We're going to know all of this, this information today. So first, let's revise and stress the academic reading and the general reading. What is the difference between both? We will have two separate reading tests, okay? And the academic candidates are you, students who are ready to get or experience or answer the test. And one for the general. Before enroll اللي هو يقدم for the test, you need to decide which test best for you. We said before, if it's general or academic, or if you're a teacher, you need it for a PhD degree, you need it for work, so you have to take an academic one. So how long does it last? How long? We ask with how long when we ask about a period of time, not how much or how much time, not how many time or how many does it take. How long when you ask about a certain period of time. As we said before, that the task or the test of the reading test takes 60 minutes. 60 minutes. Within that time, what do you have to do? He says here that you must complete 3 separate sections. This means that you will have in the reading test 3 sections, 3 paragraphs with different questions, like choosing, like complete, like true or false, not given, as we studied before. We're gonna have 40 questions on those 3 passages, okay? And here he is highlighting something that you must transfer your answer into a separate sheet of paper, okay? Don't do this because you have no time. Just answer in your answer sheet. So what is the next step or the next advice? What type of information will I read? I'm going to read about different and multiple topics for sure, because the reading paper had in their separate sections little and difficult than one before features authentic reading passages. You're gonna find when you proceed, okay, the first is easier, the second is harder, and the third is much more harder or sophisticated. Okay, the one is manageable, and it's graduated in complexity. How do reading paper assessed? What do I have to do to be assessed? بناء على إيه أنا هنجح في الريدنج؟ As we said before, we have 40 questions to answer, okay? And how to assess is how much of the reading passage you understand. You have to understand and comprehend every single detail you read in this text passage. Questions usually do what? Paraphrase. As we said before, paraphrase in every skill, in the listening, in the reading, and in the writing simultaneously. And we said before that to paraphrase is to know a wide range of synonyms, مفردات كتيرة. Which means what? Use different words with the same meaning, synonyms. Different words, as you can see here, with the same meaning. The words that are in the text, the questions, tests is a variety of reading. Too much topic or two different topic or three different topics, including your ability to do the following. What is the following that we have to do in the reading text? Highlight this. First of all, to identify or know or determine the writer's overall purpose. What is he talking about? What the text is about. Follow key argument. What is he negotiating? He is revolving around one idea, two ideas, three ideas, the main idea of the text. Identify also opinions and attitude, because he might ask you, what did Ali think about 1, 2, 3? But Hussein thought that 1, 2, 3. But the third one had a different perspective when he discussed that 1, 2, 3. So he may ask you about the opinion of or attitude of one of the names mentioned in the text. So we have to be 100% concentrating and focusing. Or locate specific information. In the year 1920, something happened. In the year 2020, what happened? You have to pay attention to the number of years, the month, or the days, the dates in general. Distinguish also main ideas from supporting ideas. Main ideas from supporting ideas. For example, we need to plant a rural country, or a rural town, sorry, rural town. So what we have to do, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Which are the supporting details and which are the main details? The main detail that is that we are gonna plant the town. Supporting details, how we do plant the town. Okay, this is the difference. Extract, تخرج ايه information from the text, complete a diagram. هيجيب لك diagram يقول لك complete the diagram with information you read in the text. Or summary, what did you understand? What paragraph A, for example, is talking about? What paragraph C is talking about? Or table, complete a table as we have experienced it in listening the task. Or set of notes. Choose a suitable heading to the paragraph. You can choose anything which is relevant to the paragraph title or the paragraph subject, and so on. We're going to transform all these instructions in our reading just right now. So what are the types of questions we are going to face? There are from 12 to 13 questions in each section, total 40 questions. So in each paragraph, we're gonna encounter from 12 to 13 questions on each paragraph or on each extract. Just a second. Okay. So we will be asked 1 to 3 different types of questions. Differs between true or false, choose or complete. And we have several possible types of questions, like the sentence completion, summary, note, write a note, fill the table, follow chart completion. Chart, he will give you a chart and he asks you to complete it according to the data mentioned in the paragraph. Short answer questions. For example, he asks you to answer and have the words and write the words in bold letters. Not more than 2 or 3 letters. Not more than 1 word. Not more than 2 words, like we said and studied in listening test. So pay attention to the instructions very well. Diagram label completion. Okay, diagram label, you have to fill the diagram. So in other tasks, we may find what? We may find something different that he asks you to choose one option from a list. For example, when he asks you to choose a suitable heading for the text or a summary for the text, throughout what or via what? Multiple choice, اختار من متعدد. Matching information. For example, he gives you a column here and a column here, and he asks you to match A with 1, B with 5, and so on. Matching headings, العناوين. Matching features or information. Matching sentence endings, and summary completion. You have to complete a summary. And the last kind, which is true, false, or not given. Not given information. If the information is not included in the text, you choose not given. Okay? True, false, or not given. And yes, no, not given as well. For example, he asks you about the inflation. The United States suffered from inflation in 2015. So this information is not included or mentioned in the text, so I will choose not given. Okay? So the questions is different. The kind of questions is totally different in each time. Not given, not given. Here, pay attention to not given. Okay, how the questions are answered. It's a passive sentence, right? The questions are answered by the students. I omit by the students and I say the questions are answered. The first thing, can you see here? What? The first step, instructions, right? And the questions will tell you what type of information you need to locate in the text. He's gonna tell you, you are not going to answer on your own, okay? And the type of answer you need to write. Short list, short summary, 1 word, 2 words, 3 words at most. You have to follow the instruction carefully. Carefully, okay? Follow all the instructions as we studied before. So we need all to improve our reading score. So what we have to do also, you're scored by what? Following the instruction exactly, and it goes on, okay? All the text is about following the instructions and paying attention to how many words needed in the answer sheet. Okay, any questions so far?
No.
Okay.
No.
So another step we have to highlight is what? Managing your time. Try to divide or managing your time just to not exceed your time, because if time has ended and you didn't answer all the questions, you are not allowed for an extra time. Okay, IELTS test never allows you to have an extra time. So manage your time very well, and we will have also step by step after a while how to manage our time and how many seconds do we have to skim and scan our text and so on. So reading strategies. Here he is putting you on the right track to deal with or to handle the paragraph or the task you are having here. So using the features of the passage. Okay, here, understand explanation. We were gonna do this. Skim the text and speed reading. He's gonna tell you that you have to skim to take an overall idea about the text in 30 seconds. Okay, to skim it with your eyes quickly. Global understanding of a passage, complete understanding of a passage. So here, let's practice something a little bit relevant to what we encounter in the test. So here, what is the first thing that we're gonna do? Read what instructions. So now he's saying, label the reading passage with the correct letters in the box. So for sure, we're gonna read the question first. So he needs me to highlight here in these points to write everything. So footnotes, subheading, quickly read this. Footnote, subheading, column, figure, illustration, heading, caption, paragraph. Okay, you know all the meaning of these? Footnote?
No, what does it mean?
Okay, footnote. In general, this is the footnote. We say it in Arabic, حواشي سفلية. حواشي سفلية. Something that explains some, it's a set of words by the end of the paper that explains something above. Okay, in chemistry, an alkene is an opposite of the acid. Okay, so the alkene is explained here, حواشي سفلية. A set of words that explain something in the above text. So where should we place the footnote? The footnote, the first one is here, number 6. Okay, this is a footnote. So B, subheading, where is the subheading here?
Number two.
Number 2.
Number 2, great. Subheading, عنوان فرعي.
It's
Okay.
number 3. Subheading.
Where is the heading, dear?
Healthy.
Number one is heading.
Number 1, number 2 is?
Number one.
Number one is heading, and number two is subheading.
Number two, subheading.
Number 1,
Number one.
no, choose. Number 1 is F. Or E. What do you think?
No, it's E.
What is the difference between heading and subheading?
Heading
Oh,
is
heading.
the title.
Heading.
Heading is the title.
The subheading?
Yes, it's the title. Subheading, it's something like support the title,
Yes,
below
great.
the title,
Support the title.
directly.
Yes. So number 2 is
Subheading.
subheading, which is B.
Subheading.
Okay, great. Number 3 is
Paragraph.
paragraph.
No.
Excellent. Ha.
لا صح paragraph.
Paragraph.
Paragraph, right. So number 4 is
Figure.
Yeah, figure and
Figure. Illustration.
Figure.
yes, figure. Photo illustration. It illustrates what he wants to talk about. Okay.
Okay.
Number 5.
Is
Caption.
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 Caption means
Distribute.
أيوة
Sub, like subtitle.
like subtitle. It equals subtitle or something that demonstrates what we watch or what we see in the photo. Great. Okay.
Yeah,
And number
like
6 is
distribute, yeah.
not distribute. Illustrate. It illustrates. What is it? Visual. Okay, the caption. When we write a post on Facebook, we write no caption needed. I'm gonna write nothing. The photo speaks about itself. Okay, so caption means illustration and explanation of a photo we encounter. So why would you practice this? Because most reading passages include what? Headings and subheadings. And you're gonna be asked, do you have an alternative subheading to the text? Or can you add another heading which is suitable for the text? Okay, you may be asked these questions to add another subheading or to add another heading. Okay, so here he is informing you that the subheading is used to give the context to the passage. To give you the context to the passage. Okay, هو اللي بيدخلك جوه الباسج. Okay, did you now know the significance of the heading? It introduces you to the passage. Okay, so let's check this test step. What he's asking you to do. Again, timing. You know that the reading takes more effort than writing. That's why you have to pay attention for the timing. You may revise the questions once and twice and 3 times and go to the first passage and back to the second passage. You have to manage your time very well, or you will get lost. And suddenly, out of the blue, you will be surprised that the examiner is saying time is over. So don't face this situation. Okay. Timing is important. Okay, try to finish each section in less than 20 minutes. I told you before that time management, he's gonna tell you what or how much time you have to take in each paragraph or each section. More than 20 minutes is not allowed. Okay, so step by step, how can I handle this or deal with this? Read the passages as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible in 3 minutes. So this means that every passage will take 1 minute to read it quickly or skim it. And the step that we never can forget, which is reading the questions first to catch the answer quickly and easily. So after that, spend from 12 to 13 minutes reading the passage in detail. This is a second reading. So the first reading will be in 1 minute. The second will be in 12 or 13 minutes at most. And answering the questions. So you have to be quick-witted like what we discussed in the first session. لازم تكون سريع البديهة وقوي الملاحظة. If a question is taking too long, don't spend much time on one question. So move on. Never stop. And back to this question by the end of your test. And use your last 3 or 4 minutes to transfer your answer. Okay, check in filling any gaps in your answer. Check in filling the gaps. So the last 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, you have to check and fill the gaps not answering. So try to answer before the last 5 or 4 or 3 minutes. Okay? Let's summarize this once again. Try to spend 20 minutes on each paragraph. The first 3 paragraphs, read each one in 1 minute quickly. Then shift to the questions and answer the questions and read the questions. After that, in 12 or 13 minutes or 15 minutes at most, read in details and answer the questions. So every section or part will take you at most 15 minutes. 15 minutes at most. He is managing your time here in this schedule. He is giving you already manufactured, very well managed time management. If a question takes more than 1 minute, move to another one. Don't stop. Okay, and use the last 4 or 5 minutes doing what? Checking your answers and filling the gaps or the question you left above. So we have to pay attention to this schedule. This is what or how we should react concerning the reading text. هي دي الخلاصة. إن إحنا إزاي نتعلم في الإيه؟ في التكست. طيب next. هنرجع لحاجة اسمها skimming. Skimming, which is what? To read the passage quickly. In 1 minute or less than 1 minute. If you can skim it after 30 seconds, it's okay. So a skimming passage means, again, reading it quickly, concentrating on what? Content words. I will know the content words after I read the questions. Pay attention to verbs, noun, dates, numbers, and names, and so on. And summarize main points. Okay? Skimming text will also give you what? Will help you do what? To know and catch the general idea of the text, what the text is about, how the information is organized, okay, and helps you also to locate what information easily later on. ده هيسهل لك العملية بعدين، لأن أنت لما تبقى عارف التكست بيتكلم عن إيه هتقولك على طول الإجابة السهلة من تحت أول ما تقرا السؤال. أوكي؟ So you can probably skim، بيقول لك إن أنت بقى you can probably skim 100 words in 20 seconds. يعني هو شوف حاسب لك وقتك بالثانية إزاي؟ بدي لك هنا جدول عظيم، إن الكتاب ده من أروع كتب يا جماعة في الآيتس. بدي لك وقتك بالثانية. هتعمل إيه؟ In 20 or 30 seconds you can skim. In the exam بقى هتعمل إيه؟ You should what? You should aim to skim read 100 words in 30 seconds. هعمل ده في الامتحان إزاي؟ إن أنا أمارس الكلام ده once and 3 times and 2 times and 100 times. 100 مرة تمارس الكلام ده، تمسك إن شاء الله حتى قطعة واحدة تتمرن فيها. مش لازم خدها قطعة، ممكن تاخد قطعة واحدة لحد ما تتمكن منها خالص، تهضمها خالص كده وتدخل على إيه؟ إلى قطعة تانية تعمل فيها سكيم ل 100 يعني تدرب نفسك إن أنت في 30 ثانية وتشغل تايمر. Some people use the timer by the way to scan 100 words in only 30 seconds، في نص دقيقة مش كمان في دقيقة. تمام؟ هنا بيعمل لك narrowing للوقت، narrowing for the time. Okay? He is telling you now that you can use a timer. Read and scan the text to get general idea of what is about. So what is this text about? You're gonna have 30 seconds to choose. Can you see it clearly now? Okay, I will count 2, 3, and I will give you 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Did you finish?
No.
No, not yet. You can take 1 minute. If you finish this, just inform me that you are finished. Habibi, I said earlier that it's not a reading for details,
I
a reading
finished.
for knowing only what the text is about. It's not a reading for details, and
Okay.
I underlined this earlier. It's not a reading for details. Where is it?
But we
It's
have to
not
train
reading
because
for
it's, I
detail.
think,
What the text is about.
The changing in the diet over 2 generations.
About 2 generations. Generations or children in a specific?
Children and specific generations.
Yeah.
The 80s and 20s.
The healthy habits or the health habits of the children. The
I'm sorry,
change.
like
Yes, the change of health habits, food habits of children. The sky is your limit, so express your ideas. Okay, مهند اتفضل. The sky
different
is
the
your limit.
children between past and now.
The past and now, yes. Great. Who else? This is a heading for the, he may ask you, this is without heading. He may ask you to explain or write a heading for the text. Right? Who else can give us a heading for this?
as you said, the difference between generations.
Generations concerning what?
And the diet or all of that.
Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm.
How modern day technologies affected children
How
during
modern?
how modern day technologies affected children diets between the past and now.
Okay, you can start by the way by between the past and now and كذا كذا يعني complete your sentence. Okay, to reverse it will be much better. Great, yes. عبد الله اتفضل. Okay,
As
great.
I said, yeah. As I said, and as she said also,
Okay, so we have a
I think.
question. Okay, go on. So here, if you have questions, so you have to look and answer the question without getting back or looking at the passage and decide whether the question is near the beginning of the text or in the middle of the text or near the end of the text. Okay? These are 3 questions. Scan these questions right now.
In the middle.
The second one is in the middle, or all 3.
The
So yeah,
first one is near the beginning.
The third is at the beginning.
Bring about means what? Brought about. Bring about.
bring started.
The verb bring about means what?
Start. No.
Maybe
يقلب.
caused.
يقلب, yes. يحدث أو
Yeah,
يقلب.
made possible.
I think it's arranged.
I think it's what?
It's arranged. The first near to the beginning, the second in the middle, the third is near to the end. As I remember.
No, the third was in the beginning.
Yeah, the third in the beginning.
No, the first one is in the beginning. I think it's also arranged.
Well,
The first is in the middle.
أدت إلى ممكن.
Comparison of the children now and in the past. Let's look. We're having practice, so we're allowed to look. Comparison of the children now and in the past. Huh?
Yeah, it's here in the first paragraph.
It's in B and C. In the middle.
B and C.
oh,
Yeah, I guess it's in the middle.
I think B and C
You
also.
wanna read again? We're gonna. By the way, you're gonna read it on your own. Yes, line by line. Because we may have besides that, this passage we're gonna have 12 or 13 questions on each passage. Different types of questions on each passage. Take your time. Take your time. If you want to read, if you want to do anything. So the first one, comparison of a children now and in the past.
the middle.
The middle, B or C? To be more specific, B, great.
B.
Yes, B.
Okay, why he is comparing here? Just pay attention to the dates. The number of years.
Yeah, so what is the second question?
The different hypotheses for the changes in weight. The changes in weight. What passage do clarify this?
It's D.
A. Changes in weight.
Hmm.
I think it's D. There are two main
I
theories:
think D,
increasing
yeah.
overweight.
Dramatic change in the space, a signal generation. There is, I think D.
Single generation, not signal. Single.
Single. I'm sorry.
No,
Single
never mind.
generation.
Uh. Mm.
Yeah, it's D. Like we have hence like two main theories. Overweight is caused. So yeah, I think it's D.
It's B. 25% fatter around the waist. 10 centimeters too big around the waist, and so on.
No, you choose D?
What should B?
I choose D. Yeah.
I choose B.
No one chose C?
Oh no, it's D.
Driving down.
It is A.
Take your time, I'm with you. Read again.
Sorry, but what was the question?
The different hypothesis. Just a second. The second one. فرضيات الايه؟ أو ال negotiations about the changes in weight.
The last
Changes in weight.
at the end.
He's talking about theories.
Main theories.
I think
last
C.
number D.
Think about paraphrase بس يا جماعة، يعني مش لازم نقابل كلمة weight نفسها عشان يبقى هي في المقال ده، يعني مش في مقالة عادية، في مقالة sophisticated شوية.
D. I think D.
I think C. The right answer.
So why did you say C? Huh?
Now I see it. Blaze one or none, 30 times likely that the local river Blaze sports of the boy from 1970 than it is for the boy today. So these are the causes of different in weights before the two boys.
Good job.
Or am I wrong?
Yes. I raise my hat for you. You know what does the meaning I raise my hat for you? أرفع لك القبعة. I raise my hat for you. Yes, it's number C. The answer is not straight to the point. It's not direct. It's not that simple. It's not that easy. It's tricky as well. معلش يا جماعة، يعني احنا بنتدرب على ايلتس، ولكن احنا لازم نعرف كويس قوي ان هو يعني لافف ويمين وشمال، وعمره ما هيجيب لك حاجة مباشرة عشان يختبر فهمك للأمور. Okay? He's checking your understanding and your comprehension. It's number C. That alludes to the ups and downs or of the weight of the boys. And how did they lose weight? They walk to school and they do 1, 2, 3. Who answered this? What's your name?
Ramadan, but I think there was Sabrin who chose it before me.
Reem?
No, I choose this. Yeah, Maysam.
Maysam, okay. You chose C
Anyway.
before? Okay, so we have to pay attention to the right answer, which is indirect. So the third one.
Can I ask before you move on?
Move on?
Yeah, before you move on,
Okay, sure.
I'm not convinced with the answer. Like I see the paragraph C as it was a comparison, not talking about the hypothesis for the children for the changes in weight.
Changes in weight according to what? The activity they do. or the activity that we practice.
But in paragraph C, you see that he's showing or he's talking about the two possible hypotheses or theories. Like he's talking about one is called a gluttony theory, and then a one after it. So I see D is more convincing than C.
More relevant to the question?
Yeah, he's explaining the two possible main theories, and he's starting with the question: what has caused these dramatic changes in the space of, and then he goes on. So it's more relevant, it's more convincing than C. I think B and C are talking about the comparison from the a one in the past and a one from the present. So they are mentioning 2010 and 1970. That's my perspective, and yeah, it's more convincing. Like I see D, like it's clearly saying I am the right and direct paragraph talking about the second question.
According to the criteria of the question needed, C is more appropriate. Despite that, you may be not convinced enough. I know.
Okay, so can I ask what's the meaning of hypothesis? It's maybe why I don't understand the
It
question.
may equal theory, فردية, نظرية, إحصائية. Many meanings. Hypothesis. Okay. If you want to search for it, you can search and
I know it, but
write down.
I'm
Yes.
sure.
The
of it.
synonym.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Before we go on, you have any misunderstandings? Okay. So the last one, a list of factors that brought about changes in our diet. Brought about, resulted in, or affected, or made, brought about, yuglib. Bring about means yuglib, brought about changes in our diet. Factors makes it changes in our lives. Factors that make it changes in our lives.
It's A, near the beginning.
All agree?
Yeah, I think that too.
Yeah, it's A.
Social
Yes,
changes.
yes, great, it's A.
This obvious one, not like the other questions.
Yes, it's closer here, yes. So global understanding, and one of the features that we're gonna deal with now, today in this reading. So he's asking you and telling you that sometimes you're asked some questions that focuses on a whole reading passage. So you have to read every single detail. This type of questions may ask you what to choose suitable title for the passage, as we said earlier. Okay, so try to choose the most relevant title to this passage. It's without title. Now he's asking you to choose a suitable passage, a suitable title for this passage. What would you choose? Read it quickly from A to D.
I think D is the answer.
D, the technology.
I also think the same.
Children eating D? Impact of modern technology on today's food production.
Running out of storage.
The passage is about food production. Do you see the, can you are you believing?
I think it's
Are you
B.
believing this? Are you believing this?
I think C.
It's not about food production, by the way, okay? The main idea, what the whole text is about, the whole text, not a certain line or a certain paragraph.
I think it's
A or
B.
C.
Yeah, I
B
think
or
C.
Yeah, it's
C.
B.
B?
I think
No,
C.
C.
C, Miss
The
Nehal.
administrative positive link between diet and health in children.
Demonstrative positive link between diet and health in children?
Yeah, I think
There
that.
is nothing to be talking about positive
It may
link.
be a concept in the whole body of the paragraph. Yes, it's only a concept in the context. So we have two left, A and C. No, A and B. We have
I
two
think
choices
B.
left.
I choose B.
Choose Ramadan, it chose B. Who else would choose B with Ramadan?
Me
B is
too.
more precise.
Haram.
P is more precise. أو أعقب هذا بقى ولادي, are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, like he didn't talk about parents.
Now we're between A and B. You're
I think
almost
B.
there. We are almost there. A or B?
As you mentioned, A is talking about difference between or comparison between children and their parents, and I don't think so.
Parents not exist in the passage.
Eating patterns mimic those of their parents. Mimic means what?
يحاكي or
Yes,
أو
or
يقلد.
imitate, يقلد, yes. Those of their parents. The text is about this or about the rapid transformation occurring in children's body size.
The rapid conversation.
Did he mention anywhere that which is equivalent to parents or parenting or imitating or mimic or something like that?
Yeah.
So to be more specific, we're gonna choose
Didn't.
number
Yeah, B.
Number B. Yes.
Yeah, there is a comparison, but between children and their counterparts, not their parents.
Yes. He didn't mention their parents at all. Okay? So don't mix between a single idea, an idea that covers the whole meaning and the whole aim of the text. Okay? Number C is about a certain idea. Positive link between diet and health in children. It's an idea in the text. Okay? The impact of modern technology, yes, it's mentioned, but it's not the whole aim or the whole subject or the core of the passage. Okay, you know how do we choose a suitable title? And he may ask you to make a suitable title on your own. He may not give you any question or any choices at all. Write a suitable title for this passage, and the sky is your limit. Okay, so try to focus on the general idea of the text. Don't include one certain idea or one certain concept on the paragraph. Even if you write proper grammar or perfect grammar, perfect vocabulary, C1 grammar and vocabulary, and the idea is not covered very well, you will not getting any grade, unfortunately. Okay? IELTS test is definitely different from any test you have ever experienced. Okay? Step by step together, we are learning together how to manage each skill. The specific features of IELTS test, okay? So after that, read the passage again and answer the global question below. Okay, global اللي هو generally overall. Which of the following describes the writer's tone in this passage? The writer's tone. The writer's tone. Which of the following describes the writer's tone in this passage? In this passage, the writer has a tone. Sometimes you feel that the writer is talking about himself or a certain something or talking on his own or anything that has a relation to the writer. So can you read from A to C?
لمسته الخاصة يعني.
What is
I
the
guess
meaning of
it's B.
neutral account?
يعني نظرة حيادية.
نظرة حيادية، بيان حيادي، برافو excellent. neutral means حيادي. لما أقول لحد لما كلمة neutral دي أحط قبلها كلمة be neutral، يعني خليك حيادي، ما تبقاش one sided. one sided يعني إيه؟ متجنب أو متحيز لشيء. one sided عكسها إيه؟ neutral.
Not biased. Biased. The opposite of
Great,
it.
bias, great, great. Did you read the four?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think which is more accurate?
I guess it's B.
The writer highlights what? Scientific research? Or
I
he
think
is shocked of the children who are becoming overweight, or he feels enthusiastic about the progress that is being made. Enthusiastic means
متحمس.
متحمس about the
Anxiety.
progress. Yeah. أو zealous. Progress that is being made، مبسوط بالprogress اللي حصل، or he is doubtful يعني عنده شك not sure that the situation will change in the near future. The situation will change in the near future. Let's back and check and take your time. What do you feel? He's neutral? Or he is shocked with the information? Or he's enthusiastic that everything will change? Or what?
I think it's joking tune, surprising tune like that. He's dispersing in this in the passage.
Dispersed or dispersing?
Dispersed or dispersed, yeah, in the passage. He have about feelings.
But at the same time, he is making a scientific statistics, right? You remember the word statistics? إحصائيات?
Yes.
Is he giving statistics and
I think it's
accounts?
neutral. هو
Neutral.
عادي. Yeah.
And yeah, he like
Is he one-sided? Is he one-sided? Does he clarify that he stands with a side against the other side?
No.
No, he is neutral. He is discussing statistics and accounts that he is providing us with. Right? Did you get the point? He's negotiating, he's discussing. In the year 210, and it was in the year 1970. And it's now 1, 2, 3. And the children who walked to school lost weight and did 1, 2, 3. And by the end, he's talking about theories. He is very
Yeah,
new.
but in B, he said like, imagine at 12 years old, he said like he feeling like he's
He's being
depressed
shocked.
in this. Yeah, shocked. Imagine he told us that he was like, or he surprising about what is exactly happening now, you know.
Yeah, and
If
the
we have
last
an
paragraph.
exclamation mark,
Surprised, not surprising.
yeah,
Yes.
full stop. We don't have an exclamation mark like this. ما حطش علامة تعجب.
However,
Okay.
look at the
Just the
last
punctuation
paragraph.
marks
He also
plays a
says
role here.
dramatic changes. I
Huh?
don't know. I feel like he's shocked.
He just put a fact in the paragraph.
Yes, it's fact. These are
So
facts.
he neutral.
Neutral, yes.
Neutral.
Is
So
it
he's
A?
neutral. These are facts. He's neutral, I think. And what do you think, all of you?
Mute.
Yeah, it's also a scientific researchers.
Yes, it's scientific research. Research here equals what? The word account, paraphrasing اللي هيدوخنا في الامتحان.
Yeah, exactly.
Paraphrasing. Accounts.
So I think it's A.
Yes, he's clarifying information. He is highlighting researches, numbers, and statistics. All these words equal what? Account, which means بيان. Account here, it doesn't mean حساب. Like we say, Facebook account, Twitter account, LinkedIn account. Account here is not حساب. It's meant بيان or توضيح. Neutral means حياتي. The opposite is one-sided, right? Try to be
Yeah, I
convinced
think.
with this
Yeah,
because
I
this is the
think.
right answer.
Yeah, I think A because he put a fact in the paragraph. Just a fact.
Yes, he mentions only facts. Okay. So the questions concerning this part is ended. Okay, so can you read the whole text, please? One by one. Raise a hand if you wanna read, just to highlight. لو تفضلي, just to highlight the new words and practice our tongue to read. Read loudly, as I told you before. Don't read silently, please, when you are practicing at home. Come on, لو تفضلي, the floor is yours. Can I make it zoom for you? Or you can see well?
It's okay. I can.
Okay. Come on.
So, the diets of children have changed dramatically over the last century due to the effect of technologies such as improved transport, canning, and refrigeration. Social changes such as the establishment of boarding schools and evolving ideas about the nutritional needs of growing bodies. Before World War I, the meals of children and adults alike would typically consist of vegetables, often potatoes, large amounts of bread, often half kilogram per a day, and soups with small amounts of meat.
0.5, just to clarify this. It's not 5. It's 5 من 10.
I think I said half.
Decimal. You know decimal numbers in English? In math?
Yeah.
الكسر, yes. Kilogram?
But I can say half kilogram per a
Yes.
day.
How do you pronounce this dash?
Which one? This dash? Per a day.
Kilogram per day.
Again?
Per a day.
Per.
Hey, great. Per day. Per day. Large amount of bread, often half kilogram per day. Okay? So, does anyone have problem with the vocabulary? Change dramatically. Extremely changed. Extremely changed. Completely changed. تغير جذري. تغير عميق. تغير كبير. Significant change. Okay? You can highlight the word dramatically to use it in your speaking test. A dramatical change. Okay? My friend changed it, and I feel that I don't know her. It's a dramatical change. يعني تغيير إيه؟ كبير. dramatical change كلمة حلوة أوي. Okay. Establishment means
أنشئ أو
تأسيس
creation.
أو إنشاء.
إنشاء أو تأسيس.
إنشاء. Great. Improve the transport.
يعني وسائل المواصلات إنه تم تطويرها أو تحسينها.
تطوير وسائل المواصلات.
محسنة.
Great.
Improved here is an adjective.
Yes.
Improve the
Canning.
transport.
Canning. Yes, great. Canning.
حفظ بالتعليب.
تعليب
هي
جامد.
ways
Can.
of saving food.
Refrigeration.
تجميد أو التبريد.
Great. Great. And here technology ends with Y. Okay. And we flip the Y to IES when you add what? S. قلناها كتير بقى قبل كده. Century. هنعملها plural تبقى إيه؟ Centuries. We replace the Y and add IES. Don't forget this. Like buddies. Okay? Not to make grammatical or writing spelling mistakes in writing test. What is meant by this word?
الحرب العالمية الأولى.
معركة أو حرب.
Okay, the Roman numbers, I've sent you the Roman numbers on the WhatsApp group.
معركة
We read it,
عالمية.
the First World War. Okay, if we do like this, for example, it's the Second World War. Okay?
What does boarding schools mean?
What is what? Sorry?
Boarding schools.
Boarding schools مدارس داخلية. Excellent. المدارس اللي الطلبة عايشة فيها. اوكي مدرسة داخلية الطلبة بيعيش فيها ما بتروح في الويك اند بس. اوكي. So paragraph 2, who was ready? We need volunteers.
I try.
Ready.
Can I?
Can I?
Can I also?
Okay. Mariam, you read before?
No.
Okay, you can start. Okay.
Imagine a 12-year-old Australian boy from 1970 standing next to a 12-year-old boy from 2010. The boy from 2010 will probably be 3 to 5 centimeters taller and 7 kilograms heavier than his counterpart in 1970. He will also be 25% fatter. A lot of that fat will be around the waist. The 2010.
The waist, okay, waist.
The waist. The 2010 school trousers won't fit the boy from 1970. They will be 10 centimeters too big around the waist. Now imagine that the two boys have a running race of over 1,600 meters. The boy from 1970 will finish 300 meters ahead of his mate from
ahead of
his mate from 40 years in the future.
40 years in the future. Okay. Any new words that you didn't get its meanings?
Maybe counterpart.
Counterpart, yes.
And trousers.
Trousers means pants, pantalon.
Oh, jeans. I guess it as jeans.
I think no more, right?
Mate, his mate.
Is mate. Line what? Line number what?
The last.
Before the last one?
No, the last sentence. His mate.
His mate.
Yeah, mate. Just.
Mate means, you know, the word classmate. Here in the group, all of you are classmates. classmates. Like friend.
Synonym of colleague
Yes, colleague, friend,
yeah.
classmate.
or peers.
Yeah,
Or
I got it.
Counterpart, for example, here we are studying IELTS. Our counterpart studying in the English general group. Counterpart, نظير.
نظير أو
Yeah,
الأقران بنحكي عنه.
بالضبط قريب.
yeah, okay, I got
We're
it.
divided into sections. I study in the English course, and my friend studies in the German course. My counterpart is in the German course. Counterpart, okay?
Okay.
And here I needed to highlight something, which is to add the S to the noun, not to the numbers. Okay, 1,600 meters, not 600s. Okay, we add the S to meters like we studied before. You remember this session? When you were talking about where to add S to the numbers.
Yeah, we remember.
In the listening test, okay. So passage number C, who's ready?
Can we give it a try?
May I?
Can I try? I read.
I hear a boy. Who is your name? What is his name?
Amin.
Was he? Amin, okay. Amin al-Kurd, okay. The floor is yours.
Should I begin?
Yeah, number C.
There are two chances in three that the boy from 1970 walked to school each day. There are three chances in four that the boy from 2010 is driving to school by mom or
Is
dad.
driven, drive, drove, driven. It's a
Oh,
passive sentence, by the way, just to stop. I just elaborate everything to confirm the ideas, okay? Is driven.
okay.
It's a passive sentence. Drive, drove, driven. The third
It
condition of the verb drive. It's a driven, not driving. Okay? Is driven. It's a passive for.
is driven to school by mom or dad. There are four chances in five that in 1970 the boy was allowed to play unsupervised in the neighborhood. There's only one chance in four that in 2010 the boy will be allowed to go down to the park on his own. The boy in 1970 probably played three or four different sports. The boy from 2010 plays one or none. It is 30 times more likely that the local river was the favorite play space of the boy from 1970 than it is for the boy today.
Than the boy for today. So if he asked a question here about this, okay, Noor, okay, I'm gonna check your okay, Noor, we're gonna start after this. Okay, so if he gives you a question and says, give a suitable title for passage number C, what will be your answers?
The
A
dramatic
title for this
changes of
passage.
can I answer?
اتفضل.
The dramatic changes of children's interests between 1970 and 2010.
In what? Grammatical
In
exchange,
sports.
okay, in what? In sports. Yes, or you know the word versus? V point S.
ضد.
Yes, we know it. يعني مقابل أو
Yes,
مقارنة فيه.
versus. Who can use versus and make a sentence for a suitable title for the passage number C?
Old generation versus modern generation in Dutch.
1970 by versus 2010 10 boy, maybe.
Yes, they are all relevant. Or activity accounts, activity statistics in 2010 versus 1970. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Mention the subject of the text. You mentioned the year. You mentioned the subject, الفاعل, the children. So the children are doing what?
Yeah, it's about their activity and how active they
Yes.
were.
So you have to include the word activity or sport or anything in your title. Okay.
Sir,
Pay
can we
attention to
highlight
this.
the title from just the first and the second statement, or we need to write all the paragraph?
No, not all the paragraph. It's one line. It's only one line. So try to cut it short and at the same time include all the ideas or the general ideas that the paragraph revolves around.
I know, but I ask how I can identify the title because it depends on the time also. I need to write all the paragraph C or just read the first and second statement to highlight the title.
To highlight what? The item?
The title or the address.
The title, you have to read it completely.
But it takes time, I think.
You can skim it, by the way. You can skim it in 1 minute.
Okay.
There are 2 chances in 3, and the boy that from the first sentence you can know this, or catch this, or capture this. To school each day, there are 3 chances in 4, so you have to understand directly that you're comparing between 2010 and 1970 concerning the activity children
in
do
2010
lose weight. Okay. خلوا دايما فيها verb يا جماعة أو noun. Verb أو noun. The last passage, who's ready to read? Mariam Abdullah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Did you read before, Mariam? Just to give a chance to other classmates?
No, I've never read something.
Okay,
I'm answered.
great. Okay. I answered.
I answered, okay. What has caused this dramatic change in the space of single generation?
This or these?
These.
Yeah.
Dramatic changes in the space of a single generation.
In the space. S is not a vowel, so we say the, not the.
Okay.
Okay.
There are 2 main theories: increasing overweight and caused by an energy imbalance.
Yeah.
Either energy intake, food increase, or energy expenditure decreases, or both. The gluttony theory argues that children that children are fatter because they are eating more than they used to, and more bad food, high energy density, high in fat and sugar, high in saturated fats. The sloth theory argue that children are fatter because they are less active than they used to be. The 2 theories have battled it out the nutrition and physical activity journals for the last 10 years.
Well, you have a good accent, mashallah, and most of you, mashallah, have good accents.
Thank you.
So I raise my hat for all of you, really. So what caused these dramatical changes in the space of a single generation? What's the reason?
I think word expenditure, I don't know what it means.
We're moving step by step.
By the way, I feel like this sentence made me think like he's biased.
He's biased here?
Yeah, the first
biased
sentence.
or not?
I felt like he's biased, like he looked like surprised.
Yes, he's discussing facts. not adding his own point of view. There are two main theories, IES instead of Y. Increasing overweight الازدياد الازدياد في الأوزان. اوكي، يعني زيادة السمنة والبنان is caused by what? Energy imbalance. Imbalance means
اختلال أو عدم توازن.
عدم توازن.
عرفناها ازاي؟ لأن احنا عارفين كلمة balance توازن. لما أعرف إن M N R L بتعكس الكلمة يبقى أعرف إن إيه عكس توازن إيه؟ اختلال أو خلل، right? This is the significance of the suffix and prefixes. Okay? Either energy intake, food increases, okay? Or energy expenditure means what? إنفاق.
spending.
expend.
مخزون الطاقة.
Spend.
متوقع.
تصريف.
تصريف أو
Expenditure means spending.
expend. Great. Expenditure means what? Equals spend, spending decreases. Spending, expenditure.
يعني ما في حركة، يعني معناتها إنه فيش طاقة بتروح.
Yeah. Either energy, food increases. Okay, يا بياكلوا كتير or energy expenditure decreases. فقد الايه؟ فقد الانرجي، ما افقد الانرجي بايه؟ ان انا ايه؟ I don't move. I'm stable. or both، يا اما الاثنين. ولا بتحرك وباكل كتير. Okay. The gluttony theory. Gluttony means what?
I think from protein.
الجلوتين أعتقد مادة الجلوتين.
مادة الجلوتين اللي بالجسم.
Yes, and as a noun, it expresses people who are eating all the day without any reason.
Yeah,
People who
excessive
are,
desire.
yes, extensive use of food. Even if they were not hungry. شراهة.
miss ينفع أحكي؟
Yes, sure.
هو عادة تصير الكلمة اللي حكيتيها يعني برضه greed.
برضو ايه؟
greed يعني طمع.
Red طمع؟ No, 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 no. Red هو طمع يعني بمعناها الحرفي طمع.
Okay.
Gluttony is more concerned with the
Extensive
food.
use of food. Extensive اكتبها لكم. Extensive I know, I think you know. بس مش عايزة افتح ملف في باوربوينت على الفاضي وتقولوا ابعتيه يعني مش كل مرة بيبقى الموضوع يستاهل ان احنا نفتح باوربوينت نشرح فيه. Extensive. Okay, extensive. مبالغ فيه. argues that احنا خدنا كلمة argue في الرايتنج لما بحلل ايه تشارت او ماب او بقول كذا كذا argues that. statistics argues that. الثيوري دي argues that بتناقش ايه او بتثبت ايه. children are fat خليتها دبل تي ليه؟ عشان لما بحط er او ing بعد الكلمة اللي قبلها vowel بيبقى الاخر حرف ايه؟ بعمله دبل كده. fatter because they are eating more than they used to. Extensive. Okay, I eat with no need. And more bad food, which is high energy density. High energy density. What is density?
Oh, unable. Four. Yeah.
The density of water.
كثافة المياه.
كثافة.
Yes.
كثافة المياه. كثافة المياه.
High in fat and sugar. The bad food. High in fat and sugar. High in saturated fats. Saturated fats. I think you can do it. Newton. دهون مشبعة. Great. Saturated fats. The sloth theory. Sloth, it's a name of a book I have. Find your inner sloth. Sloth means it's an animal, by the way, kind of animals.
Very,
An
yeah,
animal that
the
doesn't do
sloth.
anything. كسلان, great. حيوان الكسلان. Sloth. An animal that doesn't do anything and he's lazy and he looks like dizzy. Sloth. الكسل equals laziness. Argued that, again, children are fatter because they are less active, and it's a fact, less active, than they used to be in the past. The two theories have battled. Battled means conflicted. Battle means معركة. هنا بمعناها إيه؟ يتسابق أو حصل بينهم confusion. Battled it out. NA, nutrition means what?
تغذية.
تغذية.
Therapy, nutrition, and physical activity journals for the last 10 what? 10 years.
What does journals here mean?
Who can guess journals mean what here in the context?
يعني ممكن محاور الأنشطة الفيزيائية. يعني
محاور.
شو عم يعملوا أنشطة، يعني وين الأنشطة تبعتهم بتروح؟
Maybe aspects.
Types.
Is it a verb or a noun?
It's a noun.
It's a noun?
I think so, yeah. Nutrition and physical
It's a
activity.
noun? But is it out in nutrition and the physical activity journals?
زي سجلات نشاطهم
Like magazines.
أو مجلات نشاطهم.
المجلات اللي لها علاقة بالتغذية والحركة
يقول لك the two theories have battled it out in nutrition and physical activity journals. مين اللي battled it out؟ الثيوريز. أكيد ما بنتكلم عن theories في الإيه؟ في الجورنالز والبوكس. physical activity journals. مجلات الفيزيكال activity. تمام؟ Great.
Can
So
I
I know it's very
address the
long and
paragraph?
it might be a little bit boring more than writing and listening, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's inshallah manageable and we're gonna pass it with the best score inshallah. Now I ask you for a break and come back after 10 minutes to pray al-Asr or do whatever you want, to drink something or go to the toilet, and I will stop the recording now and get back to you after 10 minutes after the break, and we're not gonna go beyond 5 o'clock inshallah. Okay, just
Yeah, we are here.
okay. Okay,
I'm
so
with you now.
okay, we're gonna apply what we studied on an easier text. Okay, thank you, Walter. An easier text. Okay, so we can continue with the steps. To shift to page 55 because we only have 30 minutes. And if we continued the same, we're gonna take longer or much time. So we'll shift to page 55 and skip this part. And read some steps that can help us also with the test. So again, he's given us some tips to follow. In the first part, he gave us a complete description for every single second, how we can use it to pass the test, and we try as much as we can not to exceed the limited time. So here, he's asking you to understand the main ideas. Okay, to do what? Distinguishing main ideas from supporting ideas, supporting from the main. Okay, understanding main points when you skim the text. Identify information and reading passage information that he needs in the questions. Matching headings like we are going to see later, and multiple choice questions, true or false or not given. Yes, no, or not given. Okay, it's a very popular kind of questions, not given. Okay, test step here, another test. So pay attention to all these test steps all over the book. Use this approach, okay, for matching headings, like we are going to say, or to match here, these list of headings, we're going to match this heading to the suitable paragraph. Read the headings so that you are familiar with them. Read it once and more and twice and 3 times until you get familiar with them. You understand it completely. Read the first paragraph and decide which headings might fit, okay? We're going to read the paragraphs to determine which paragraph is suitable for this text number A, which title or heading suitable for number B, and so on. Number 4, reread the paragraph. Yes, sure, we are going to read more than one time and you choose the suitable heading that summarizes the paragraph. The last step, repeat step 3, which is read the first paragraph, and 4, and reread for remaining paragraph. Okay, so we have to repeat these 2 steps for the remaining paragraphs. يبقى the first, read the headings first. After that, read the whole passage just to choose correctly and accurately the suitable title for the passage. Number 3, read the paragraph and decide which is suitable. After that, reread the paragraph and choose the heading that summarizes it. And after that, you can repeat these 2 steps. Or you can stop at step number 3 if you are sure. So together, we're gonna take a look on these headings, but first, let's see how can we identify the main idea. In the reading paper, what do you have to do? You will be encountered by a list of headings with the correct paragraph or section or passage, okay? These are suitable headings. So what do we have to choose? The headings summarize the main idea of the paragraph section. We know this. The passage also may be divided into paragraphs or sections, okay? So he can tell you the paragraph number or the heading number 1, which is suitable for, and you choose the number of what? Of the paragraph. So here the instructions that you have to read carefully. Read headings, okay? What topic to do all of the headings have in common? What topic do all the headings have in common? So via or throughout the topics, we can find out the subject of the whole body of the text, which is divided into paragraphs. So underline the main points in each heading. Underline the main points. So let's start to read in 30 seconds all the headings we have here. Start now. Finished? Did you finish, guys? Can you hear me? Hello?
I did.
Yeah,
Can
we
you
did.
screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's highlight the main idea of each heading. The first is the future of urban planning in America. So what is this about? What is the meaning of urban planning? Urban.
تخطيط
What's the meaning of
ميداني.
urban?
الخطة الحضري أو المدني.
What is the opposite of urban? The opposite of urban.
Rural.
Rural. Excellent.
Rural.
Spell it, please, for your classmates. Rural.
RURAL.
Rural. Great.
What's the meaning of urban, miss?
Urban مدني حضري في المدينة.
متحضر.
Yes, مدني في المدينة. Rural means ريفي. I come from a rural background. أنا جاية من خلفية ريفية. I'm not modernized. I'm not urban. أنا مش مدنية. أنا جاية من الريف. I come from a rural background. My background is not urban. Okay? So the main feature here is the urban planning in America. Next, conflicting ideas through the history of urban planning. The topic here is conflicting ideas or the history of urban planning.
Maybe he will show the ideas before and after about urban planning.
Show the ideas. What now he is asking you to highlight the main point in each heading.
History
In each
of
heading.
Conflicting idea.
Conflicting ideas about what?
About history of urban.
So it's
urban
the history of urban planning.
You have to choose conflicting ideas or the history of urban planning.
No, conflicting idea.
What do you think, guys?
Yes, conflicting ideas.
Conflicting
Urban
ideas?
planning.
I think it's the history of urban planning.
Yeah,
So
the history. What
conflicting
does it
ideas
mean?
what?
Yes, of what? Great. Always give a full sentence. Always give a full sentence. Okay? فعل مفعول به. Urban planning has a long... You got it, حبيبتي? حسن, I feel that you are not convinced. Conflicting ideas. Conflicting ideas concerning what? Okay? The history of urban planning. What did you understand if I told you conflicting ideas? So what are you talking about? I talk about history of urban planning, right?
Right,
Urban planning has a long and varied history.
ممكن نحكي the long and varied history of urban planning. That's the main idea.
Urban planning, varied history. خلصنا. Okay? Cut it short. Urban planning, varied history. If he may ask you, give the main point of each heading in 3 words. ممكن يزنقك في الخانة دي, right? He can do this. And you will be restricted. You can never explain and write too much words. Pay attention to the instructions. He may ask you like this. Okay? Write 2 or 3 words at most. هتعملي ايه ساعتها؟ هتكتبي urban planning history ولا هتكتبي بقى very ولا هتكتبي long ولا has ولا الكلام ده كله. Okay? يعني even لما بيقولك write 2 numbers. Okay? أو write 2 words. لو كتبت and هيبقوا 3. لا ما اكتبش and, اعمل كوما. شايفين الدقة يا جماعة؟ السكيلز اللي احنا المفروض نضرب عليها دي أهمية الكورس بقى اللي احنا بناخده. تعرف السكيلز ما اكتبش and. لو عايز كلمتين هيقولي دول 3 كلمات. Okay? ده كان
I
number
still
بقى.
can't get the difference.
Excuse me?
I'm saying I still can't get the difference between the second and the third idea.
The second and the third idea concerning what? I'm summarizing the whole idea of the line. Are you still confused?
Yes.
The first talks about urban planning in America. I have to summarize it to 3 or 4 words at most to make a main point of the heading. Let's check the fourth one. Financial problems help it spread an urban planning concept. المشاكل المادية helped spread an urban planning concept.
ممكن نحكي finance impact on urban planning.
impact هتعملي جملة كاملة جديدة right؟
دي بحاول إنه أقلل يعني.
yes finance impact or great or funding impact upon or on urban planning concept. Yes. So the background to one particular planned community. عارفين هاخد ايه؟ planned community
planned
background.
community أيوة
Great. Yes, great, Lujayna. Great. I raise my hat for you. Okay. انجز والقط من اللي موجود قدامك واكتب على طول. خليك سريع البديهة عشان عندك وقت ما ينفعش تتجاوزه. Okay. Political change obstructs progress in urban planning.
برضه
Progress in urban planning.
Political
on urban planning.
political air planning. Political air planning.
Political progress in urban.
Political progress in urban planning.
Yeah. Or progress in urban.
مش التقدم السياسي، السياسة هي اللي بتمنع تقدم الurban planning. هو
ممكن
بتكلمش
نحكي political restriction on urban planning.
Great. أو political effect on urban planning or political or politics.
أنا حطيت restriction عشان أبين إنه في negative impact بس
yes في obstacle في الموضوع. obstruction هي يمنع. في obstacle yes. أو political obstacles in urban planning. كذا حاجة. the sky is your limit بقى. تكتب جملة براحتك خالص. طول ما هو قال لي ما تحددش بكلمات معينة the sky is your limit. بس ما تعودش تكتبي مقالة يعني. ما تكتبش مقالة طويلة يعني لأن ده أصلا heading. طيب. an urban plan to reduce traffic.
Urban plan or the effect of urban plan in traffic.
urban جماعة. not you. urban.
Urban.
like urgent. You know urgent? How can you say urgent? Go on.
D.
What is the suitable main idea? An urban plan reduce traffic reduce via urban plan. Traffic reduce. جملة هي جملة paraphrase.
أو ممكن نحكي traffic easing.
You can.
Decreasing the traffic by urban plan.
Miss, I have a question.
Yes, أمين اتفضل.
Reduce as a noun is reduction?
Reduce, reduction. Noun and verb, yes.
Okay.
So the reduction of,
Traffic.
Maybe you can say jam.
Traffic jam. Okay, you can discuss your limit unless you are writing relevant words. Traffic jam reduce or traffic reduction. لو أنا عاوزة أقنن الكلمات بقى أعمل كده narrowing. Traffic reduction via urban plan أو in urban plan أو after urban plan. Discuss your limit to express. Grammatical mistakes are not allowed. Okay. Good spelling. Summarize ideas. Be quick-witted. Manage your time. And paraphrase. All the skills are related to paraphrase. paraphrase يعني ايه يا جماعة؟ أجيب synonyms وأقلب الجملة وأحط جملة تانية. الverb أعمله noun. الnoun أعمله verb. لو بقول aim to study هكتب aim at studying. paraphrase. ايه اللي بالجملة؟ غير سياق الجملة بس هو المعنى. طب ما عملتش حاجة. انت بس عملت الverb noun، عملت الadjective adverb، عملت ال ing ed. This is what's meant by paraphrase. Okay, it was a direct exercise on paraphrase. So after that, this is a long text indeed. As you can see, it's gonna take much time if you want to study it. Okay, let's go on reading this, or you had enough today?
Can we answer about heading?
Answer about what?
The heading question.
Can we continue next time, please? Because it's almost 5.
I know reading is a heavy part. That's why I don't want to take more than one text. What do you think?
I think so also.
I
What do you
think
think?
so too.
To continue next time?
Yeah.
Please, yes.
It's a very long text, by the way, and if you want to study it now and you are ready to continue, I don't mind. Otherwise, we can end now and send you tasks to read, simple tasks to be like this. It's from a general English book. Okay, it's an article about believing more than we should. Believing more than we should. It's a text and it has some questions below. Okay, on the text. To check the information, again, read the article, find the words in italics in the article. Okay, then check right the meaning of each word. Inaccurate, accuracy اللي عمالين نتكلم فيها من أول الكورس. Not exact or true or shocking or disgusting. Disgusting means disgusting. مقزز مقرف. Satirical. Satire means what? سخرية. So this means humorously critical or completely factual. Fact ولا humor? Humor يعني فكاهي. احنا خدنا كلمة تقريبا sarcastic قبل كده كانت يعني ساخر، فاكرين؟ Remember? The word reputation. Hurtful news about someone or public opinion of someone. Someone is famous for something. He has a good reputation.
Opinions.
Public opinion. Massive destruction. دمار كامل. Very large. Okay. Irresistible. Resistible. I know that resistible is comes from resist.
Hard to fight
So yes, reversed the meaning. So irreversible. Irresistible, sorry. Hard to prove, hard to fight against.
Hard to find.
Resist. Yes, resist. Verifications comes from verify. It's a noun. Proof or other opinion. Verify that proof. Yes, when he tells you verify your name, verify your ID, your identity, which means proof. Okay? And some questions like this. Yes, now I'm not gonna ask you to discuss, to write down the answers. Okay? Written questions. Do you think you would have believed the story about selfies and headlight? For example, let's go up to know what it is about. Fake news on internet. It talks about fake news on the internet. So he's discussing that we shouldn't believe any news that we read or anything that we see. It may be made by AI. It may be fake. It may be, false news. Okay. This text is about this. It's a simple one. Try to practice on this. Not to practice for the first time on a long extract or text like what we studied now. I feel that you're confused. I feel that it is the heaviest part, right? Do you find it the heaviest part, reading? It's the longest, by the way. It's the longest, yes. 40 questions, 3 passages. You have to manage your time, paraphrase the words very well, practice how to skim and scan and give each paragraph and each extract a certain time, not to exceed the time, not to be shocked by the end of the test that you are told that your time is over and you didn't finish your questions after you pay for the test. And I don't want this happen to you. That's why I try my best to train you on the steps. Okay. So today, the most important test tip was in time management. He gave you exact timing for answering all the questions. So follow these steps, please, and take it as a screenshot with you. You can take a screenshot from this test tip and save it in a file for the course. Make a file for the course, by the way, on your gallery.
Help, please.
Hmm.
Can you back to the passage to
Speak up,
get
please. Can you what?
screenshot? Can you get back to the passage to get a screenshot?
The test tips for today? You want me to take it as a screenshot and send it to you?
No, the passage of believers or
the passage of today or this? Yes, I'm gonna send it
no,
definitely.
this.
This one, yes, definitely. I'm gonna send it. Yes, definitely. Okay. I'm gonna send it
Okay.
today for you. Okay. So now the session is over, so I will stop recording. Thank you and see you next time. If you have any questions, just contact me and don't hesitate to send me a message 24/7. حبايبي يا رب أكون أفدتكم النهاردة، وأنا آسفة والله يعني بجد عارفة إن الريدنج بجد طويل وعايز مجهود وتركيز أكتر من أي سكيل تانية معلش. do your best and give it a priority today and till the next session. Okay. نشوفكم على خير إن شاء الله. If you have any questions, text me إن شاء الله. Keep well and God bless you all of you.
Okay, Mrs. Nia.
Okay, حبيبي. See you next time. Bye bye.
يعطيك العافية.